let's go back to after your junior year, heading into your senior year. You love Ball State. You're a loyal Ball State alum, right? You love it. You love it, and I admire that. Okay, so keep that helmet on. So let's say it's the off season, and I am a Big Ten school, and I somehow get your number. So I'm going to call you. Hello, is this Darnell Smith?
Yes, sir. Who am I talking
to? We're Big Ten University here. How
you doing? I'm doing good. I'm blessed, man. How you doing?
Man, you love Ball State, don't you?
Chirp, chirp.
Oh, absolutely. We really admire that. By the way, so here's the thing. I want to get to this. And by the way, we didn't talk. We're not tampering, even though I'm tampering. Look, we're a little low on numbers. We could use a 3-tech and a rotational defensive. Now, you love Ball State, right? But you love it.
I love Ball State. Chirp, chirp all day.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've talked to my collective, our NIL thing. We probably have about $250,000 for you. I mean, there we go. See,
on the way.
What happened?
That's the reality of today's game.
So now, Darnell, call me. I'm the coach. I'm the head coach at Ball State.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Coach JB.
Yes. What's up, Darnell?
Hey,
you ready for practice? You ready for practice?
About that, that's why I was calling you, Coach. I just got a call from Big Ten University, and listen, they gave me an offer. I can't refuse, Coach, and I'm actually going to be entering the transfer portal.
Hold on, what?
Yeah,
they gave you an offer you can't refuse.
I can't really go into the details, but it just
Darnell, I got you an extra $50,000.
You can't go into details. I got your mom a job, son.
Yeah, but
I helped your sister go to prom. What do you mean you can't give me the details, Darnell?
My mom won't have to.
I pulled you out of East Side, Naptown, to bring you to Ball State. I gave you a scholarship when everyone else said you were too small. You couldn't play. What do you mean?
You did, Coach, and I will always remember you, and I appreciate you for betting on me.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop. No, you don't. Why are you lying? You don't appreciate me.
This is my life, Coach.
No, it's not changing your life.
Coach.
You're going to go chase a bag and not even play. Where is the school?
It's Big Ten.
So you're not even going to play. You're not good enough, son.
Why would you say that, Coach?
Because I'm telling you. You want me to lie to you? You're not good enough. That's why I saved your little baby sister and your mama. That's why I got your mama. That's why I got your mom that fucking EBT card. You are not good enough. You're not big enough.
I was all conference in the MAC, Coach.
Yes, the MAC. You're ready to go here. Guess what you need to go to get a shot? You need film. So I can get you a shot in possibly the CFL. But the bottom line is, if you go there, you're not going to fucking play. So listen, this is a one-time opportunity. I'm going to try to save your life. If you don't want to take it, cool, good luck to you. But you will not be allowed back in your locker room. So whatever's in there is in there. Now you make a decision and live with it, son. Love you. Goodbye.
But Coach, wait. How much can you pay me?
Hey, Coach, come here. Hey, get Darnell's shit and wrap it up until we know whether he's coming back or not.
Guys, let me tell you a story.
Hey, Steve, that's kind of harsh reality what's going on here.
See, this was JB Theater.
But here's the problem, Steve. What happens now is...
Good job, Darnell. I'm going to call you Denzel. Did a hell of a job. Good call you Denzel.
Hey, Steve, what happens now, though, Steve, is that same kid calls the coach and tells him the scenario, and then the coach sucks his dick for an hour, loses integrity of his roster, tells Darnell to take the day off to think about it, but we still have practice. And then everyone asks me why Darnell's not at practice. I make an excuse up. The kids find out because the kids talk to the kids. So guess what? They're like, Coach JB lied to us, man. Smitty entering the portal. He not missing practice because of his mama. And then I'm a liar. I've lost integrity. I lost my locker room seemingly like this. We don't stand on business no more as coaches, and we allow this to happen. And now what happens is, Smitty comes back and went over to Indiana, found out he couldn't play, comes back to Ball State, and we accept him. And then the rest of the roster saw it and now looks at me and says, oh, damn, coach. Now, how many of those guys are going to try coach? We're going to say try, use the word the kids. How many are going to try the coach now and do the same thing? See, that's the part of this that we've lost, and I don't think anyone understands that part of it. Like,
Coach.
I was trying to be truthful to Smitty and say, listen, man, I gave you the fucking opportunity. You're not going to really go play at Indiana. You're just going to get a bag. If you go to play here, at least you have a longevity and try to go play CFL or maybe get a shot in the league. I don't know. But you need film, not 2 snaps, possibly. Like, just because you're at Indiana. You're still 5'11" at Indiana, by the way. See, that's what they don't understand. They don't grasp the concept that you're still 5'11" at Indiana, and those coaches could give a fuck less about you. You're just a depth chart guy. They don't care about you, and you're not even close to playing in the league. You're not 6'5".
Now wait a minute, Darnell. I did say you'd be a rotational piece. I did say that.
And then you got a guy like Steve. No, respectfully, you got an Asian collective calling you, and you're like, motherfucker lied as shit. Lie like a motherfucker to me. He said, I'm going to be a rotational guy.
Right. Well, and we're going to pay him in pie gow chips.
And you're going to play with pie gow. And then Darnell's looking for you, which he'll never see you in the entire duration while you're at Indiana. He never found you.
Yeah, I'll be in Shanghai watching.
He never found you. And then he's calling back to Levy or whoever. He's like, hey, man, coach, can I come back, man? And then if it's a guy like me, I'm like, nah, you made your bed, son. Yeah, and other guys are taking them back now, and then that's when they lose their integrity. That's just what I'm seeing across America.
Darnell, coach, I'm just saying this is so generational. I talked this months ago. I met Randy Bethel, has a couple of national title rings, very good tight end at the University of Miami. His son played for Mark Richt at Miami about 7-8 years ago. Solid defensive tackle. And the first time I ever met him, I'm on the phone with him. Someone put me on the phone. I said, Randy, let me ask you something about this whole portal thing, because he hates the portal. Just like you, coach, because he played in that era from 87 to 90.
Right.
And he said, I would have never. He goes, no, I'm not taking the money. I was a Hurricane. I'm committed. I love my program. And he tailgates with them every weekend at the games. Canes for life. Great group of guys. Yeah. So I said to him, well, what about your son? He played in the portal era. What if some school offered him $300,000? I swear, he goes, not happening. I'm not allowing it. We're Hurricanes here. The way he said it, I was like, yeah, that's not what's going to happen. Yeah, it is generational. Guys like you, Smitty, are going to think different than Coach JB. That there is a reality to this. It is a generational issue.
It is, man. I'm just telling you that, and I blame the coaches in the room, because if the coaches didn't take everyone in the portal, then they wouldn't become what they are. See, we've allowed it as a grown-ups, because at some time, when are we going to deny the portal kid? And by the way, 90% of the portal kids are shit. They're shit. They're not only shitty players, they're shit birds. Like, I don't understand why we keep taking them. The first thing I see, and I've talked to the coaches buddies, they're like, coach, get on the O lineman. So as soon as the season ends, they're trying to grab any O lineman they can for spring ball. So they'll go grab a fucking shitbird from Nevada who played at Nevada. Let's say, okay, cool, he's 6'6". So we'll take a long kid from Nevada, but he's a shitbird. He robbed the student store twice, fucking robbed McDonald's. He took a cookie tote. He fucking got 2.4. He barely made it. But they don't tell you that in the portal. It doesn't have a fucking whole thing on the portal about what he did wrong. It only has what he did right. He said he's 6'6". He was a high school All-American, Smitty. That's all it has in the portal. It doesn't say that he robbed McDonald's and he fucking is a shitbird and he has 2.3 GPA and he fucking told coaches what he fucking will and won't do. And
looks fucking like Tarzan, play like Jane.
They don't say that in the portal. And the coaches that don't turn over rocks and do the investigative research to find out what these kids really do is the problem.
No, you do have to vet. But look, Oregon's offensive line, at least 2 or 3 of those guys are portal guys. Isaiah World, Pregnon from USC, and I think another one. You do have to vet behind the scenes, but I think there needs to be more guardrails. And I'm going to say this again. When Steve Kim is made the commissioner of college football, I will say all transfers must sit out a year. That is my line of policy. Right now.
I agree.
I had great teammates who transferred who had to sit. It's part of the territory.
Smitty, so well,
that's why I don't agree with the 4-game redshirt thing. Go ahead.
Oh, that means no. Saturday.
Say again, Steve. I didn't hear. Sorry.
Smitty, will we see you Saturday? Watch this.
Oh no.
Before we leave, Steve, the SEC's most expensive rosters list. Can we just put that on the screen real quick? I think it's a perfect correlation.
So that meant no.
Real quick, based upon these teams who have the most expensive rosters, who's underachieving right now? Just real quick.
You know what's funny about Texas? Even though they're still in the top 10-ish and they don't look that good. They don't. Defensively, they do. offensively, they have some issues, and I knew replacing that offensive line, including Banks, would be really a problem. Who's underachieving?
LSU.
Oh, LSU.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
LSU.
I'm gonna be honest.
They're all shitty.
Steve, I go back to the backup. I go back to the NFL quarterback problem we have, that we're overpaying under the deliverers, and you can win with the Cooper Rush. You can win with the fucking Mac Jones. Mac Jones. I go back to the same thing as this. Vanderbilt is $4 million roster and is whipping that ass.
Yes, they are.
I think you can. I would go out on a limb and say right now that there's no way that JB takes a program right now and not get more than my money's worth. I can get $4 million and I can flip it, Smitty, and get $8 million worth of the result. I truly believe it, and that's why I say I can go to a smaller school and still win. These guys, it's the same thing. Why are we paying if we're going to still lose? Like, to me, you have to win if you're going to pay the money. It's the same with a coach that pays UCLA, pays New Mexico $1.2 million and loses. The coach should be fired immediately, and the coaches should swap.
Damn.
Fucking New Mexico coach should be the head coach of UCLA the next day. That's, to me, I'm just being dramatic, but I'm just saying something needs to happen here. If we're paying you all that money, well, by the way, coordinators are making 1.5 at some of these schools. Coordinators are making 1.5.
They just fired their coordinator after 5 games? Sun City. Wow,
yeah.
What a disaster.
Ohio State's not even on the list, huh? That's surprising.
They're not an SEC, homie.
Yeah.
Oh, SEC. I'm sorry, I forgot.